Are you thinking about selling your home, putting it on the market? You probably should, but what should you expect? We're gonna go over those expectations right now. Hey everyone, my name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with Home Sweet Home Realty right here on the Treasure Coast. And I talk about where to live, where to eat, and where to play. And if you want to stay in tune with the area, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos every week. And now let's talk about actually listing. So you love living here, but you want to probably take advantage of the seller's market. Let's go over what you should expect. According to NerdWallet, 1 in 6 homeowners are planning to sell in the next 18 months. Are you one of those homeowners, especially on the Treasure Coast? Out of those homeowners that are planning to sell in the next 18 months, 45% of them are planning on spending money in order to prep their home. Now, typically, this is normal, this is recommended. A little bit of money to go in to fix up the house, make it look pretty, maybe give it a fresh coat of paint, goes a long way. Nowadays, do you really need to do that? Let's go over point numero uno. You really don't need to do the pre-sale home improvements that you typically do. Yes, it is shocking. The market is so hot. Buyers are anxious to have listings, to have homes to look at, that they're overlooking major things. More so because it's a seller's market, well, the seller dictates what they're going to do. They're kind of writing the market and what's acceptable or not. And we have to be honest, there are a lot of people coming in, a lot of buyers coming in with cash offers. And these are actual homeowners, to be versus investors. There's a lot of buyers coming in with cash on hand or maybe a 50-50 kind of deal. It is really nice to think that you don't need to spend typically $2,000 or $15,000 on pre-sale home improvements. This is a big deal. Do you really need to fix the leaky roof? Do you need to give it a fresh coat of paint? In Florida, typically, real estate agents use the as-is contract. Therefore, not only is it a seller's market and the sellers dictate yay or nay, I want to accept this or not, these conditions, these contingencies. But then we use, as customary, it's nothing new in the past year, the as-is contract. Therefore, no one ever, not a single seller, has ever really truly needed to accept any requested home improvements come the inspection period. If we use an as-is contract and there's a long list of buyers with cash offers, sometimes sight unseen, why are sellers going to accept any contingencies or requests to make home improvements? Why do it before the pre-sale and why do it during? Regardless if you choose to do home improvements, be sure you still follow the standard of decluttering and depersonalizing your home. So that's still very crucial. You still have to do that as a seller. Número dos. If you list your home on the market, then there's really a clear expectation that your home will receive offers, multiple offers. Now, according to the National Association of Realtors, a home takes about 20 days to be under contract. Now, on the Treasure Coast, it's a bit different. We have about 15 days before your home is under contract. However, there are more and more homes that go under contract in about 2 days. So keep that in mind and how quickly the sale of your home will be. Number 3, let's be real, you are going to face competition, the same kind of competition as any other buyer. So if you are currently trying to sell your home and then know that you want or need to buy a home, then there's some juggling that you have to do. First of all, be sure that your home is at least listed. It has to be listed already in order to be attractive to that other house, right? If you're going to put in an offer. Preferably, number 2, you should be under contract already with your current casita. Yes, your current home. Make sure you are under contract. That is the best scenario if you need that money in order to then buy your following home, your next home. Note that you can have contingencies, okay? It's not ideal, especially in a seller's market. You don't necessarily want a contingency when you're buying a home. You as the buyer, well, this sale is contingent upon the sale of my current home. Like, there's going to be other cash offers, probably, more than likely. So, like if you're saying to them that it's a 50-50, 50% will be financed and 50 will be based, will be cash based on the sale of your home, it still can look attractive, but they'll go first with cash. Or you can put a contingency on the buyer that wants your home. And you can tell them, well, the sale of this home, my current casita, is dependent on me finding another home. You can always do that too. And you are the seller, meaning you have more, control. You have more options over the offer and how that looks like. So you can put the contingency on the front end or on the back end. And that's what a lot of people are doing. That's their situation. However, do you really need to be in that situation? Probably not. You also have the other option of, well, I'm going to list my home. I'm going to probably sell quickly and all that jazz. But instead, there's about 10% of current homeowners that are planning to rent. Yeah, that's always an option. You're like, why am I going to go backwards? Well, not necessarily. Maybe something just temporary. Maybe you want to not stress about buying a home, and just wait until the following year. Or maybe you just want to rent and try a new location just because you can. Well, renting is probably the best option then, right? To explore. So there's less pressure. Another option you can do instead of immediately buying a home, having 2 major transactions happen in a 30-45 day window, you can rent seasonally. Yes, try the off season right now in the Treasure Coast. You can rent for 2 to 4 months, and that will buy you time. 1, to sell your home and grab the cash, right? Have it on hand. And then 2, buy a home in peace. And you're the cash buyer at that point. Like, that's really attractive. So you are going to probably get the house you want the first time you place an offer if you're that cash buyer. You can maybe live with the in-laws. I don't know, with a friend for a month or so. I know that if you have a family, it's a lot harder. You don't want to move so many times, move the stuff. It gets to be taxing. I get it, because I did that. But there's different stressors. So which one is better for you? It's something to consider. At least for me, back in the day when I was having that transition, I preferred to just rent a place, Airbnb type of thing, something super simple for a month or 2, and I was set. I did it all, and to me that was a lot more peaceful. So it's all up to you and what works out, what's best for you. The main question people want answered is, when should I list my home? If you're going to be a seller, timing is of the essence. So let's think about trends. And I'm about data. Let's use it. It's there. Why are you going to guess? Okay. Trending right now, it's a seller's market pretty much anywhere in the nation, right? Florida, same case. Treasure Coast, definitely. What are the 4 advantages right now to list? Number 1, your home is going to sell for a higher premium. Yes, your home price can be higher than what you expected. 2, well, you're going to be one of the few available homes to buy. So the listings are low, the inventory is low, meaning you're going to then have number 3, a stronger buyer demand, which then results in a quicker sale. So those are 4 major advantages that at any point of the year, any seller would want. At least 2 of those things, maybe 3. But to have all 4 right now in the seller's market, you will get it. What's funny is that in the previous years, there was a trend that, well, come April, that was really the sweet spot or magical, month to list your home in order to have all those advantages just listed. Is April really good for the Treasure Coast? Let's look. When it comes to realtors.com, they say that in Orlando, Kissimmee area, the best time to list your home is April 25th. That's the magic date. Okay, April 25th passed because this video is posted on May 2021. So, what is it for South Florida? It's not April. If you live in Miami, Broward, or West Palm, the best time to list is actually July 4th. Go figure. I don't know why. Why in July? But it is. It's July 4th, people. So where does that land the Treasure Coast? Well, we're right in between Orlando and South Florida. So I can say safely it's May and June. I'm not putting an actual date on it, okay? Because I don't have any data stating so. But based on the data I do have, putting it together, let's meet in the middle, it's May and June. So if you live in Stuart, in Port St. Lucie, Vero Beach, you might want to seriously consider listing your home in the month of May or June. You will have a better opportunity to have all 4 advantages, when you're going to be a seller. Why wait the 18 months? Okay, if it's because of what to do next, again, I already gave you some ideas of how to tackle that, okay, where to live next. But in reality, are you going to have a high return of investment in the next 18 months? No one can predict that. I can right now tell you, based on trends, the current seller's market, and based on data from the previous years, a safe and advantageous time frame to list your home on the Treasure Coast is May and June. If you are thinking about listing your home, whether it's now or in the future, feel free to reach out to me and I can give you a free evaluation on your home. My information is in the description below. If this video helped you out in any way, give it a thumbs up. My name is Natalia Reinhardt and I am your host of the Treasure Coast, and I will see you around town.